welcome back to day 2 for the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? Executive... Nope, Expo.
What?
Yeah,
Expo.
I can't talk.
Exposition?
It's fine. The exposition, that's right. Day 2
Just
is...
realized
What?
The
What?
lights on the floor are reflections from the ones above.
Yeah.
Okay. Day 2, RSI Day.
Yep.
Not quite as numerous as Anvil Day, but nonetheless.
Yeah, all the stuff that would probably sell doesn't exist still.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
True though.
Oh, it's brutal. So this is the map layout, right? Oh goodness, it's not coming in. There we go. I don't know what is going on.
It takes a long time to.
No, it worked. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. The F5 wars will rage for the downstairs hollow hall, won't it?
Is the Polaris F5?
I think it. What? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so.
So on the main floor, the Constellation series. Yeah, Robert Space Industries. The arrogance, not the right word, but the self-proclaimed
Loathing.
main guys. Chris Roberts' design lineup. Ooh, hey, so we ignored these, I think, last time, but
Yeah. They're also personal. Like we have to collect them ourselves.
What?
The audio tours.
there you go. 50 Auroras laid end to end to equal the Bengal. That's fun. Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fun facts. Right, yeah, man. I think it's the same on all sides, isn't it?
Smallest, biggest.
Smallest, biggest?
Smallest, biggest.
Yeah.
Just reliable innovation.
So RSI is one of the earliest manufacturers in space flight, according to lore.
Yeah, they were the first to make a cost-effective jump drive or quantum drive.
Yeah. So this right here, this guy here on the left is your Aquilla exploration variant. Mid to early game exploration. I would say probably mid game, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, if the
Mid.
freelancer Dur is or one of the fighters is kind of early, then this would definitely be mid game.
This would be like late mid game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And then the freelancer would be early mid game.
yeah. So, exploration and things. I think it loses a gun for a radar dish. Yeah. So the top turret is now a some type of sensor suite, and then the bottom turret is the is an actual turret, and they retract so you can't actually see it, but it is it's right in there. Ooh, and I can rent this from a really long way away. I will tell you, the Connie recently had a rework in like the last year, and it basically not a rework but a rebalance, and they took it from really kind of sucking and not being great to being a pretty damn good ship. Not bad.
Also, the Aquilla is the most favorited cockpit of the Connies because it is the least obstructed.
Yes, that is true. All right, so let's see how high my F4 camera can go on this bad boy. See if we can get a top view. Up. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can. Yeah, so the rounded, fewer strut cockpit. RSI is famous for its struts on the glass, which players continually hate.
Yeah.
But there you go. 4 size 4 pilot controlled and 2 size 2 in the gunner seat. And I think the Aquilla doesn't have missiles. Does it have missiles? It does have the missiles, right?
Oh, it has the top
no.
vertical launchers.
Yeah.
Right.
But
little
it does
mortar
not have the
things.
wings.
But it doesn't have the wings. Right. So these little guys right here, these that they fold out in flight. It's funny, and they have the missiles. So yeah, so there's the sensor suite, manned sensor suite, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Aquilla. Yeah.
And the thing in the back.
What's the thing at the back? Tell me. Oh, yeah, thing at the back. The Connie, all the Connies, except the Taurus,
Yep.
come with. Run back here, and we'll just show this once here for this one. This is the
Engine.
An engine. That's right. You come with a Merlin. It's really hard to see because the lighting in here sucks. Note the
I'll see if I can
CIG.
undock it.
Go to AUSA CIG. Go buy tickets. Go to AUSA and look how bright those displays are. Please, because there would be lights shining up, down, left, right, front, center, top, bottom. You would be able to see all of this ship. There would be no shadow. I'm just saying, go check it out. There's a ship here. It's hard to see, but maybe on one of the other ones. But you get the Merlin. It's a snub fighter. It's got a ballistic, what, size 2? Or is it a size 3? I can't remember.
Or size.
I think it's size 2 and then size 1 on the left and right.
Size 1's on the wings and a size 2 Gatlin on the center. And it's a fun, zippy little ship. And I'll tell you what, we took out a Ando the other day, right? No, a Phoenix the other day.
Yeah.
Which is here on the right. And we'll talk about this. This is the luxury version. And it has the upgraded version of the Merlin called the Achilles.
Archimedes.
Archimedes.
The civil version. The civil version of the Merlin.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The Archimedes. And it has an energy weapon.
Yeah.
On the center, an energy size 2. And Salty was in that. And I will tell you, I mean, Salty's not a great pilot. Let's be real. But he contributed to the fight in a meaningful way. It was actually a lot of fun to have him zipping around distracting enemies while we were using the top and bottom turrets and the mains on the Phoenix to destroy.
Kills.
Oh, you absolutely made some kills.
Enough.
It was fantastic. This is a good time. Now this is the luxury mid-game. This would be an early mid-game luxury. So there is a difference in where this one would be structured compared to other late mid-game and in-game luxury. This would be like early mid-game for like DV transport. That's distinguished visitor, VIP stuff. Luxury. There's a bar inside. There's a hot tub inside. There's some estate suites inside. Yeah.
Like a private jet, but slightly bigger.
Yeah, like a private jet, but yeah, capable of interstellar travel.
Yep.
Yeah, great little ship, the Connie Phoenix. Probably actually the best, really overall, of the Connie line. You do trade a lot of cargo, though, cargo space for it. So the cargo is, I think, halved of the Aquilla and of the Andromeda. So
You gotta watch out for these mental hospital patients wandering around, by the way.
yes, you do. We have a lot of strange people wandering about. All right, so let's. We'll rent this one too, just for funsies, because this is a fun one to fly. Fun one to play with.
You don't get as much flexibility for luxury ships in terms of stepping up your game. Because you pretty much only have the Origin ships and some select few other ships, other manufacturers.
Only
So, I
this
mean-
one, right?
Well,
So,
yeah.
I mean, upgrading to this is definitely a big step up from, I don't know, Origin 300
Oh,
series.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Or
mean,
something.
if you're in like an Origin 300 series or even the 400i, really, as far as a luxury kind of thing, this is a huge step up. I mean, because there's so much more space for VIP transport. It's a big step up. So, but it is still early mid game because it competes above that with the 600i and then the 890. So, if the 600 is late mid game, and the 890s in game. So, so anyway, but
we'll get the Genesis Starliner, which won't be
Oh, yeah.
much luxury.
yeah,
but
it's not
it'll be
luxury though.
in the
Well,
it'd be in
it
the same
depends.
family of transportation, personal
It is
transportation.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it can be? You think they're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we can customize it, so there's no guarantee that we can't customize it to be luxury.
Well, yeah, I think they did drop the whole initial concept where you could, like
gut
even
it.
make a full dropship out of it.
Yeah.
But they did say that I think that you could put in like business class, or you could configure that.
Ah, okay.
More
Right, you
windows,
can
less
customize it
seats.
to an airline extent, not necessarily like a complete chassis gut and turn it
Yeah.
into like a Nova carrier. Yeah.
Right.
All right, we're moving on. Constellation Taurus. So, Connie Taurus is the cargo, pure cargo version of the Connie lineup. It's got what, double
so.
and a bit, of
172 versus 96.
yeah. So I think double and a bit of cargo from the Connie Ando. Oh, an NPC is jacking up my camera, man.
Oh wow.
They it's really interesting on this ship. So this ship was billed as having a smuggler's compartment, and they said it was going to be in the top turret area.
Bottom, right?
Bottom.
Was it the bottom?
It was
Okay,
supposed to be
bottom.
bottom.
But they moved it, so now this does have both top and bottom turrets. The smuggling area, I think,
Tractor beam.
is it?
Yep.
Ah, well, fuck, I'm just wrong on all of the things on this. But I do. Didn't they move the freaking smuggling hold to the very back of the ship where the docking
It's
is?
where the snubs are.
Yeah.
So you lose the snub.
You lose the
but
snub.
It's a hardened area.
Yeah, but of course everybody knows it's there.
Well, I mean, it's no different than if you put it in the bottom of the turret.
Yeah. That's why the MISC what is it? Yeah, the Star Runner. Crusader.
Maven-esque, Yep.
I'm hurting today, man. Guys, it's been a hell of a day. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Crusader Star Runner is a better smuggling ship, but it's fine. Whatever. Here it all is. Yeah, so you do lose the snub for this one. You do keep the size 4s, you do keep the size 2s, you do get a lot of cargo. So, you know, I mean, it's still this would be an early mid game. Like
Also the cheapest Connie.
yeah, this is an early mid game cargo ship though.
Yeah.
Easily, because there are tons and tons and tons of cargo ships.
Yeah.
So-
Even just like stepping up the whole series would probably be like
Yeah.
a more profitable if you're just doing cargo. But I mean, you could still do other things with this.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
this is still has some multi-role aspects to it. Oh gosh, the detail on these men are amazing. But definitely has issues with you know, so all these Connies sit like in weird places in the pantheon of their role. So
Yeah. And the Taurus and the Phoenix are the stretched hull.
yeah, wide
Oh,
bodies and a touch longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they ought to
no,
unify the
They're all in
hulls.
the same frame. It's just the Connie and the Phoenix are long, or the Taurus and the Phoenix are longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're also slightly wider, I think.
I think they need to unify the frames. That's my personal opinion. I would like for them to unify. I just think, you know, I just think it would make sense. It'd be easier. But, you know, they're already existing games, so I don't think they're going to ever do that. So that's fine.
Theorycraft time.
Oh,
What
yeah,
if they
what's
took
up?
The whole front half
Yeah.
and then put it in the back, below the cargo ramp, or actually the cargo ramp on the bottom, cockpit on the top, but like stacked so it's half as long.
So
That was
add
interesting.
like a second, or
A second deck.
a
pretty
second
much.
deck.
Yeah, cargo ramp pushed down, cockpit pushed up, living area pushed up.
That's basically the Perseus, though.
Is it now?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No,
It-
it would
I think
be
what
a
he's getting at
very
is more like a
odd-looking
flat
ship, but
part.
I
I'm
mean,
sure
yeah,
people
if
would
it-
buy it. You know, you would lose that bottom turret though, and you know, in this case, a tractor beam. So I don't know. So there you go. All right, last one, the Connie Ando, the base version of the line, billed as a gunship. This is more of your pure fleet kind of combat gunship. It's got something like 40 something missiles, You got both top and bottom turrets. You've got the Merlin on the back, and the 4 size 4s for the pilot controlled. Used to be a really big problem child with shield holes, but I think they fixed that. And they've improved the flight model for it so that it's a lot more responsive. So for a ship of its size, it's a lot of fun. Again, multi-role, so cargo space, combat capability, exploration probably a little bit, but not great. You can definitely carry VIPs in this ship, but they won't be happy about it. You could use it as a drop ship, stack everybody in the cargo area, or you can drop a vehicle. It carries an RSI Rover. So there's definitely things you can do with this ship. It's multi-role.
Yeah, it's a very good multi-role ship.
I had one of these for a very long time, and I would say within the pantheon of the multi-role gunships, I mean, the Deemer has put it out of business in a lot of ways, but we don't know how much the Deemer is going to cost in verse. This is probably
cheaper.
You think? I mean,
I would assume.
I would say this is just straight mid-game.
Yeah.
It's not early. It's not late. It's anywhere you want in the mid-game.
Well, yeah, it really just depends, because this thing is really just multi-role.
Yeah.
As you get the RSI Rover, you get the snub fighter, you get all the missiles, you get all the turrets, you get all the pilot control weapons. You can do everything with this thing.
Yeah.
There's probably too many Connies, to be fair.
Well, if I remember correctly, though, it was supposed to be the ubiquitous ship in the verse. Right? There were supposed to be a lot of Connies, so that's not a bad thing.
Well, I mean, too many different types, because they pretty much all do the same thing to varying levels.
I mean,
well, excepting the Phoenix.
I need an EMP Connie.
Hey, man.
The Hornets and the Auroras are worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hornets and the Auroras?
Yeah,
because
they all do Auroras, I think, and then the Hornets are like very numerous in terms of variants.
They all.
Oh yeah, you mean just varying count? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Whew. Whew. All right, we got to go to the side hall, right?
Yep.
Salty, which way is it?
This way.
Right.
Right, to the right.
Oh, 3-piece.
Follow 3-piece with no tie.
To the dip.
I really do like the Connies, though. They are great ships.
Yeah.
And Salty was impressed by this hologram.
I am.
Yada yada.
It's not actually a hologram. It's a shrunken version of the planet. No.
Well, that's a black hole then, huh? It's a live view from our gamma rays of everything. You can see Everest, people.
See all the people flying around the planet.
Quanta.
You can see, if you can poke your head inside, you can see all the people stuck inside the planet too.
There's just dead short and salty bodies floating around. We'll do the center first, or do the edge first. Let's do the edge first.
Left.
Yeah, left side.
It's probably gonna be the wrong side to start on.
That's fine. It's all.
That's the
good.
LN, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell because of the big honking missiles.
I'll tell him because of green, but sure.
So, the Aurora series, right? Which is, oh wow, we gotta bring it down. We gotta bring it down, people. Bring it down. Bring it down. There we go. The Aurora series is one of the oldest, I think. Well, I mean, it's one of the original ships made, of course, and it is a starter ship, and it's probably one, if not the cheapest ships in the game. It's actually pretty fun to fly. This is the military variant, the LN. It comes with missiles, comes with guns. It's got, you can see on the bottom, 2 size 1 repeaters. And then it's got an additional 2 up underneath the top wing there. These do have capability for a little bit of cargo, but this one is focused on military gameplay. So it's not a whole lot to say about them. What's this next
I
one?
mean,
Somebody read the thing.
They got a bed inside as well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So
I think this is the MR. Yeah.
remind me,
This
which
is the OG starter pack.
the OG starter pack. So, a couple of small size 1 missiles, a couple of size 1 repeaters. You know, it gets you going. It gets you where you need to be.
Yeah.
You know,
Very
so-
slowly. I mean, what?
very slowly, but you know, I mean, it's a starter ship, right? This is starter get moving.
I will say, LN's not that bad of a combat fighter. It's just that you're slow, and if they run away, you cannot catch them. Because I've owned it previously, and I think that was like 2.7 or something when I owned it.
All right, what is this one here? I can't read the thing.
This is LX, I guess. Yeah.
Ah, interesting. So different missiles. Still the the size 1s under the nose. I see that they've gone with a lot of energy repeaters for these.
Yeah.
What does the
Makes sense.
LX do
That's
better than
not
others?
great. It's
Ooh.
deluxe. It's for like comfort.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's
What
it's
that translates
pathfinding.
to?
Is you have
No, it's not
Uh,
pathfinding. That's
I
a
mean, that's
different
what it says right here on the plaque.
well
Damn, short. You're not
Duh.
Features
outdated.
leather interior to guarantee comfort. Yeah, it's
So-
the luxury.
So it's the touring Pathfinder starter exploration, like real starter exploration kind of thing, because that's they call pathfinding is kind of almost interchangeable. So a little bit more comfort for your character when they get things like condition states in beyond hunger and all of that stuff. Bed.
I did notice
You know?
the engine nozzles are different,
Ooh, are
Oh,
they
yeah.
at least from the
going to
the
first
MR
person?
and the LX.
MR.
They're different.
LX. On the rear?
Mm,
On
yeah,
the rear of the
sure
ship?
are.
I'm
Yeah.
coming,
Yeah.
I'm coming. So let's take a look here. Okay.
In the center.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they certainly are. A little bit more TLC, I guess, in the Lux version, yeah?
Well, the LN also has the trapezoid nozzles, so no clue. Maybe just starter cheaping out on nozzles or something. And
Well,
more
it could also be a
outdated
efficiency.
models, maybe.
Maybe. It also may be they may be playing with the idea of different core engines, maybe, and those
Well,
engines
they
having
are adding that.
unique characteristics and looks to change the look and feel of your ship. That may be a
Well, no,
thing.
that's an actual patch update for the N50. Those engine swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
Again?
No, still, it has
still,
not been done
yeah,
yet.
it's not been done yet. All right, I'm on the far side, guys. Last two here. Let's see. This one is the ES, right? Which is
Esquire?
the utilitarian big ship lacks.
For sparse.
Oh, this is the Pathfinder. So this is another variant of the Pathfinder. Interesting.
Oh, I guess I guess that one is the luxury.
Luxury Pathfinder.
Luxury
Luxury, this is
Pathfinder?
the-
Now this guy though, I think has ballistics, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, ballistic. I can't tell if those are cannons or repeaters
They're
from
long
my high
tools.
angle. Is it 2 barrels or 1?
It's one barrel.
One
No,
barrel.
no. But are they? I can't tell. Hold on. Let's look up close at the weapons.
I think they are
Oh,
cannons.
yeah, they're cannon.
Oh.
Yeah. Ballistic
Yeah, they're
cannons.
cannon.
So a little bit of change up. So you got a limited supply of ammo on this, but you know, there you go. Pathfinding on a budget.
Ooh, different engine on the
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
one.
About to say.
What's the last one?
This is
Oh,
the
different
cargo
engine on
one.
this one too.
Ooh, squares! Squares! What is this one?
And the
Different engine
big
on the other one,
square.
too.
Oh, interesting. Rectangles. Yeah, man, they are playing with the Auroras a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, and then this little guy here, I guess, is your starter cargo variant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you'll
it's the
probably
Clipper.
get a couple of more SCU out of this guy. You'll see she back to the old laser repeaters. Couple of size 1 missiles on top. And the thing about these is I think you can add, all the hard points exist on all of these things. You can add to and make it like the LN.
Yes.
It just takes, you just have to, they don't come standard. So it's kind of like the Hornet series. You have to spend a little money to get some of those lesser armed Hornets to be up to the FCM standard, F7CM standard.
Now, there are other considerations like maximum speed and stuff, and rotation speed.
Well, and rotation speed, maximum speed, decel speed, turn radius, roll, all of that, right? All the combat issues associated with it. I'm just saying, just for straight firepower. There's also, of course, the problem of power plant, right? The more you're drawing, the harder it is on your power plant, so you got to upgrade power plants. There's signature reduction. This is going to have a very small signature starting out. If you start laying
it's a big signature.
Is it? Well, is it?
I mean, it's like Aero. Its power plant is really big for its size. On this one specifically.
Makes sense for a utility ship.
Yeah. Well, is it civilian components or industrial?
Industrial on the freight.
Oh goodness gracious, yeah. So scratch that. That's a lot of output. But you can fix that. Again, you can fix that. Change out the components. You'll be fine.
I always feel looking at this ship that those wings just like fold out.
Oh yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Scorpio style.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the center, boys. Let's go to the center. All right. We're going to the Starship Manticide. All right, so this is the RSI Mantis. And CIG really went a little nuts with the Mantis. It's a revolutionary RSI design. So you can see the nacelles, which always makes it look like, like a Star Trek ship, but there's only 2. They got almost completely rid of the struts. This is currently, this is one of 2, right?
What?
Interdiction vessels, but this is a pure interdiction vessel.
I think it's the only one that can pull
No,
out.
he's talking about the blue is supposed to have that capability.
The blue is
No.
so I think the difference is that the Mantis can pull you out, and the blue can, and then it can transition to keeping you in place. It can lock you in place. I think the blue can only keep you in place. I don't think it has the built-in pulse to drop to force you out. I think that's the way that works. I could be wrong. You can always yell at me in the comments, whatever, but I'm pretty sure that's the difference. Like, this is the purpose-built ship. And the way it's supposed to work with this ship is when you have all that power going to your little your quantum interdiction device, in theory, it's supposed to make you incredibly sluggish for everything else. So you're not supposed to be very maneuverable. You have a hard time running. Why can I not open the elevator? I don't want to rent. Call.
You just press it a couple times.
There. Nope.
Should I do it?
Yeah, you do it. And yeah, so you basically need friends. Is kind of the gist of the way it's supposed to work. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it.
Take me up, Scotty.
All right. Was it also the case that as soon as you use this, that you get fined because it's kind of illegal?
Yeah, you become very wanted for using.
Yeah. Also.
So one person, right?
Before?
I thought it had a bed. It has a toilet.
Right here.
I can't really see anything. There's no light states.
Right here.
Right
This
where?
is the bed.
Oh, I'm standing next to it. Ah, I see. You're standing on it. Yes. Okay. So one person vehicle. You can see absolutely magnificent view. But quantum interdiction device is supposed to be heavily regulated.
Yeah.
Let's say.
That's a good term. Yeah.
Heavily regulated. So in theory, if you pop this, it's supposed to, you know, draw the UEE to your doorstep as they come to see why. So it'll be interesting to see, and this kind of gets back at my privateering video. And what I would like to see is for privateering, which is the legal version of piracy, is your ability to get a license to use this so that you can intercept pirates. And then or run legal interdiction on behalf of the UEE and then go after pirates. And I think that would be a fun mechanic for legal piracy, or not piracy. Yeah, well, yeah, legal piracy, privateering, which I think is kind of different work than mercenary work, although mercenaries might also do privateering.
Right.
But privateering is a very specific subclass of mercenary work, and so you know, there's a whole video on it. It's that I made. A lot of research went into that, on how privateering works and why. Technically, U.S. Congress can still issue a letter of marque to allow somebody to go out and privateer on the U.S. government's behalf. They haven't done it in like 150 years, but it's still legal. So
I mean, the pirate flag is also still, no, it's all still internationally considered as a thing.
yeah. Oh,
the pirate flag, it's still something you should not put on your ship. I mean, nowadays it's not. It doesn't matter because people are like, funny.
yeah.
But according to law, it's still considered as outlaw.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to now head to the downstairs.
Yes.
Yes, the downstairs. All right, and here we are on the downstairs to look at the RSI Ursa Rover. Yeah, this is the first
APC
ground.
verse.
What? Yep, the first APC in the verse.
Yes.
Oh boy. Ramp access, open door. So, the RSI Rover is the first wheeled vehicle they introduced into Star Citizen.
Yep.
I mean, it is... I mean, if CIG were to add one more row of seats, well, pack in the seats in here, right? So six seats here, right?
Yep.
Add armor plating, keep the gun,
This.
right? Do like a militarized version of the Rover
That'd be amazing.
with 6 jump seats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need for an APC, because the Spartan's too big. Everybody, a lot more people can fit this old bad boy inside their ship, rather than that Spartan on the Atlas frame.
Sig, if you're
First section
watching,
carry 2.
just make a bundle, like a game package bundle with the Star Runner and the Ursa. Maybe even a rock. You'll get lots.
Says the man who wants that bundle himself. Yeah, the Ursa Rover's a good little ship. Good little car. A lot of fun. It's got a little pilot, it actually has a driver-controlled weapon system.
It's a co-driver, right?
No, it's co-driver. I don't think the driver can access it.
No.
Yeah, but it's my point. My point is
Oh, right.
that a second person operates the gun, whereas the arguably should be more capable APC, the driver has to try and do that while he's also driving.
Yeah.
So
Within a limited firing arc.
right, because he's got to see where he's going.
I mean, they could have solved that by having the ability for one of the jump seats in the back to also be a remote gunner seat.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
Salty and I also had an idea. But anyway, the Ursa Rover, first in the game. It's a good little car if you want something to bang around in. It comes with shields. It's not particularly tough, but you know, It's an exploration vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah, look at those guns. Look at those guns.
I'd almost say it's the best car, second to the PTV.
The what?
The PTV.
I mean, it's definitely
Golf
the
cart.
best ground vehicle.
Oh, the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
Earth.
I think you can actually fit 2 of these in the Taurus, FYI.
Yeah, because it's double the length. Yep, and you can fit, I think, 1 or 2 of these inside a Carrack. You can fit a ton of these inside an M2. You can fit 1 inside a normal Connie. Connie was built around this. You can fit 1 of these inside a MSR Star Runner.
Oh yeah.
I know it used to be the case one of these came with the Aquilla package, but I'm not sure if they still do that.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
I don't know, but yeah. So that's it. Yeah, if you're looking for a good all-purpose, multi-purpose, little bit of cargo, got a little bit of firepower vehicle, the RSI Rover's for you. Yeah.
It is definitely the most well-rounded ground vehicle we have.
It is. All right, holograms.
Holograms.
They have a display over here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, do they? What is it?
Chairs.
Chairs. Really? Let's check this out. We gotta check this out, boys.
Holy shit.
Holy
Cut this part out.
shit!
Hey,
Yes.
you can sit on them
I can
too.
sit on this. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay. Wow, these are the next generation sitting chairs instead of the ones you sit on.
Boom.
You guys are really running away with this.
This is what we call NPC simulator. You just sit here and occasionally you turn on your.
No.
Huh? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
If it was an MP simulator, we would do this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Stand on it.
you stand on it? Yes. Yes.
I guess this by consequence. Just like walk into the wall
Oh
here.
man, that's great. Or yeah, just walk into a wall. All right, let's go to the holograms.
RSI couch.
All right, we're going right this time. We're going right this time, Salty. Here we go.
99%
We
thirst.
went right last time too, but there was only one thing.
Yeah.
Rescue beacons. Somebody's in trouble. Oh, the Scorpion. Which one is it?
Scorpius.
Get the fuck out of. Yep, Scorpius. Yeah, the X-wing.
So they managed to fit 2 of these in one hologram, even though they just failed to put 1 Anvil Crucible in.
Well, Salty, you know nobody cares about
Crucible.
the Crucible. Okay, so okay, this is the Scorpius. We talked a lot about this last year. I can't get a good camera shot because I'm having a hard time, guys. I apologize. Let's come right here. It is built as a heavy fighter. It has almost no heavy components, which is or no size 2 components. So it's questionable that it's that's going to work out. It does have a crap ton of guns, but right now, when it does come out, because this is a concept ship only, it is going to require a gunner. Okay, whoa, whoa. Ha! We got it. They have talked about eventually slaving that turret forward for a single seat experience, and then your only drawback, well, I mean, there's many drawbacks, but the weapons are all on the wings, which means as you lose wings, you lose firepower. So a lot of people hold true to the fighters that have center-mounted, hull-mounted weaponry. They tend to have a little bit more stamina and durability as far as firepower goes in a fight to the very end, because you're not losing weapons as you go in a fight. So we'll have to see what they really do with this and whether or not they make it a heavy fighter. I don't mind competition for a heavy fighter with the Vanguard. I love the design. I think it's great. I just don't think, based on the components that they've given it, that it really fits that bill. So hopefully they'll kind of adjust that and make it a little bit little bit more beefy. I would have bought it last year if it was a little bit more beefy. I would have bought it as a concept because I like it.
And I probably won't never have the range like the Vanguard.
Yeah. So there's yeah. I mean,
Vanguard is the only actual long range fighter.
yeah. Which though it's billed as a heavy fighter. So CIG needs to define in writing or tell us in writing so that we can see what lies they are preaching, exactly how they define fighter roles. And I mean, there's a lot to go with. You got light, medium, heavy, interceptor, anti-cap ship. There's things you can do, right? It's just, or what you would call, strike, multi-role, bombers. You got to define it though, and the easiest core breakdown is light, medium, heavy, and then all that other shit is a subcategory. But a heavy fighter should have range, and it should have durability, and it should have endurance before it has firepower, and then it should probably also be able to do pretty well in a fight, especially given the price tag they associate with it. So there you go.
Yep.
All right. This is the ship that I want to buy in the verse, and I was so mad it was so fucking expensive. This is the RSI Perseus. This is a comparable ship to the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead is anti-fighter. This is an escort ship, a non-capital class escort ship. This is a non-capital class escort ship that focuses on anti-capital ship fire. I hope that makes sense. Probably doesn't.
It does.
So basically now we have two escort ships. We have the Perseus, we have the Hammerhead. One for anti-fighter, one for anti-cap ship. This is a gorgeous ship. The other great thing about this ship is that it has a very low crew requirement. It's like $800 or something ridiculous. I don't know. You got the price up, Short? You've had prices up, yeah, like lightning quick. I know it's not even freaking on sale. Well, no, it should be on sale right now.
It is on sale.
Yeah. I don't think this is limited.
No, it's not.
This
is the perfect militia ship, along with the, I guess, Polaris and the Polaris maybe less so with the torpedoes, but...
So if you got a small group of friends and you guys want to get into near cap ship multi-crew, this is the ship for you. If you...
Yep.
This or because 6 people can run this ship at full capacity.
Only for the low price of $675.
There you go.
Not
$675.
that bad, I would say.
10 years insurance. I'd say if you're going to get this ship, you're going to want to get a token, an LTI token, and upgrade to it. But so that you get that LTI. But yeah, beautiful ship. Beautiful concept. I love it. So I really, really can't wait for this to be in game, and I really, really hope that we can earn this and put it to some gameplay, because it's pretty awesome.
If I remember correctly, it's also quite utilitarian, as in it has quite an expansive cargo bay for its size and role. And I think it also has a ramp in the rear, so you can do some logistics alongside.
I don't know.
It also has 2 large
run back there and
docking
look.
collars on the side, which are those protruding things on the side. Those are the large docking collars, which makes it very easy to unload and load large material on the stations.
I cannot tell.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, but look at those guns, baby. Look at those guns. Look at the gun show. Oh, man. Just
This
glorious.
is the only combat ship I was really eager to buy.
Yeah, this had me, man. I just couldn't justify it, but yeah, absolutely. Love this ship. This ship and the Polaris are like the 2 ships that I think that a.m.m.o could run fairly routinely as cap ships. So, and I know people are going to bitch and moan if they watch this video, which they may or may not, but the reason this isn't a cap ship is because, and I think this is the only defining characteristic really in CIG's mind, is cap ship components. And the Hammerhead only has large components, This ship is in the same category, which tells me it's going to have only large components. So the Nautilus only are large components, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, just because your ship is big doesn't make it a cap ship. The only defining characteristic I can detect for cap ship is cap size components. So technically, like an 890 jump is a capital ship because it's got those components.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it hasn't announced the fuel intake, so we could have capital class fuel intakes.
It could, and you know what? That would amp it up into that category as far as I can tell. But I would tell you,
we made this joke last year.
Did you? I don't know. It's been we didn't do this last year. Anyway.
So the Perseus is actually not that large. It's slightly longer. It's 100 meters, so it's 6 meters longer than a Hercules. And 1 meter less than a Starfarer, and even like 10 meters less than a Caterpillar.
Yeah.
About the same profile as a Starfarer.
So it's not going to have capital anything, I don't think.
No.
And that's okay. That's okay, guys. If you own a Hammerhead, if you own a Perseus, don't fret about it, man. If you really want a capital ship, upgrade to a damn Polaris. Same thing for the Naughty, right? I mean, the bottom line is this is a Vietnam-era patrol boat.
Yes.
Right? This is what this is, right? And so is the Hammerhead, right? That's the role they fill. It's a torpedo boat, right? Those are small ships with a 6 to 7 man crew that just tear shit up and then they run away, right? They're not.
Well, it's probably quite close to the current day Corvettes or
they're not.
Frigates, depending on what country you're in.
But see, Salty, now you're muddying the waters, man. I'm gonna cut that out of the video. What you doing, man? We have frigates and Corvettes in the game, and this isn't any of those.
No, I mean real life.
I mean, for size, yes, but as the redhead dude, John Crew, gosh, my brain, said, all of the ships in Star Citizen are enormous compared to real-world variants. Right, all of the fighters are double what they would be in real life because of everything that they have to pack in them, right? And the same goes for ships this size. So this may be the size of a Corvette or a frigate in today's standards, but 900 years from now and all the technology that's slapped inside these things, it just doesn't meet that criteria. So that doesn't mean that I don't want to own it. I want it. This is the one ship that I was so tempted to hit the button on. Okay, now. We gotta go. We got one ship left, 2 ships left. What do we got on the other side? Is that it?
I think one. No, I think one.
No, there's one, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, one more.
The one you were talking about.
We spent so much time fucking around with that ship. Yeah, okay. The Polaris. So this is this is entry-level capital ship gameplay.
Yeah. It's the Aurora of capital ships.
It's the Aurora of capital ships. Another absolutely gorgeous RSI design. This is a torpedo Corvette. So the guns are big, right? The anti-fighter guns are big, but the killing power of this ship lies in its torpedoes. You can look at the site online, and it shows like images of how they want the torpedo room to look inside, which is pretty badass. It's pretty awesome. This is the only Corvette in the game right now. So yeah, RSI Polaris, pretty awesome. And this has a much larger crew though from the Perseus. I think this is like double
also
or triple.
Way bigger.
It is also way bigger, a lot more capability. I
feel like this is also going to be a more short-range vessel.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. This is supposed to be an intra system patrol vessel. That doesn't mean it can't jump, right? It can, but this is designed with intra-system patrol in mind.
You're not going to see a fleet of them inside of like a bingo group.
No, right? Yeah, you might see 4 or 5 of these things roaming around a system as system security, but they're system security type ships. They're not for the UEE Navy. They're not like, I think you will see them in fleets though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not supposed to be long range. So if I would imagine if you do go through a jump point with this, to do another jump, you would probably have to fuel again.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're not designed to do multiple jump long range type shenaniganry.
Yeah.
So
And they can't operate independently in large traversals by themselves without having infrastructure in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you rely on the torpedoes.
Yes. And I will tell you, I fired a size 5 torpedo the other day just from my Harbinger, and holy jeez, it was so stupidly expensive to replace. I just cleaned the ship, man. I was like, hell no. So when you unload this bad boy, size 10 torpedoes on somebody, woo, you're going to be running some freight
Business.
to make up the cost. You'll win,
They're
but damn.
Multiple fail saves. Like, are you sure? Yes, press it button.
Yeah,
Are
do you
really
want
sure?
to spend
Yep.
$1 million UEC? Yes. Do you
And
are
then a captcha.
Huh? What?
And then a captcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to sign.
Yeah, a little
Read the
panel
terms
comes
of
up.
agreement.
Please enter signature here. Signing for $1 million Tomahawk torpedo launch. Oh man.
Sending via USPS.
Right. Yeah. And then it sends an email back to the admiral. Do you authorize this launch of $1 million credits? It comes back 45 minutes later. Yes, go. Oh man.
Two-man key system to launch a torpedo.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be so
That'd be cool.
expensive. Hopefully, CIG, Jesus H. Mary and Joseph, man. These torps better be like unspoofable, right? Like I shouldn't be able to drop 5 decoys and just have this torp not hit. This torp should be like ultra AI smart, see through all that bullshit, have a combination of electro-optic, IR, thermal, and freaking radar to like hit the target, because the cost of expending one is gonna it's got to be like a 80% hit probability.
Yeah.
Because why else would you ever pull the trigger? I mean, it's yeah. And size 10 torps are going to be so big, you can absolutely put all of those packages inside. So I don't know. And you shouldn't be spending these on anything other than another cap ship. So, or maybe something like nothing larger than or smaller than a Caterpillar. So.
Or maybe static if you just want to ruin someone's day.
Oh, can you imagine like the EMP version of the torpedo?
Oh wow.
It just
Yep.
like smokes a bangle.
Yep.
And then you just run away. Anyway, so entry level capital ship gameplay right here, RSI Polaris. Yeah, so there you go. I think that's it for RSI Day, isn't it?
Nope.
No? What's left?
Nope.
I feel like Salty's yanking
Once
my
again,
chain
a ship
right
I
now.
own, the Apollo.
Oh.
Not here. Again.
Well, they only show the ships people are interested in.
Yeah, so the ship they actually need to bring out. So everybody right now knows that the only ships you can take on bunker missions and have a guaranteed respawn location is the 890 Jump and a Carrack. And so they definitely need to bring the Apollo out. They need to release that because you can have a size 2 bed in there, and you know you can
Size 1 even. You can have
you can
two
upgrade.
rooms. Yeah.
And so that
Either one
gives
size
you
one.
a slightly smaller than a Constellation, but not nearly as large as an 890 or a damn Carrack respawn platform for missions. Which
Yeah, it's slightly smaller than a mall.
oh man, because holy hell, yeah, taking a Carrack in every time for a bunker mission is just you know, it's not always fun, especially when the trees like don't break when a 1,000-ton vehicle drops on top of them, they kick the vehicle's ass. You know, having something smaller to work into those rough terrain types would be good. So anyway, Apollo, medical evac. What is it? Medevac, and what's the other one? Triage. Yeah. What the difference
mobile
in
clinics?
Yeah, both I think basically do the same damn thing. It can be kitted out in the same damn ways. They just have two different names.
No, because the Medivac has
the-
additional armor.
There you
Ballistic
go.
loadout.
There you
I
go.
think they have different bed layouts, don't they?
No,
No.
the bed layouts are depend on what you put in as an owner. There are 2 rooms on each side.
And a welcome desk.
And no, they removed that.
Oh, did they?
I think they did. Yeah.
Oh, come on, CIG. The
Because
welcome
it was
desk.
impeding the flow or something. So
That's what a welcome
each
desk is
room-
supposed to do.
yeah, it is a mobile clinic after all. It was also designed for both.
You can see the
indeed for
Medivac one not
Medivacs.
having one. The triage.
No, they're both.
probably have it.
So the Medivac, I mean,
Bottom line, I can buy off that the Medevac has more armor and maybe a ballistic loadout. That sounds legit. But yeah, the internals are, I think, identical. It's owner dependent.
Yes.
It's owner dependent.
it's owner dependent.
So-
1 size 1, 2 size 2, 3 size 3, in each room.
In each room, right? Yeah. That's pretty great actually. So
Yep.
that
And I
that should be
think-
a priority, baby. That would especially taking away the Cutlass Red's ability to respawn. That ship would be, people would be upgrading like crazy if they knew that was coming out.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway. Well, all right, that's it for RSI Day. We're gonna call it quits here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come check out a.m.m.o if you're looking for a small military PMC to come play games with, play some Star Citizen, play some other stuff. Links as always in the description down below. I got a show for myself. If you want to join and you don't have an account, click the link in my description. It'll take you to the freaking the application page with my referral code.
And it will give you a free ship.
Yeah, I'll
Well-
give you a free ship, the Argo cargo. It'll give you 5,000 credits at launch for game. Yeah, it's good times. It's good times. The ship is limited. They're gonna stop doing that, I think, after IAE.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's it. We'll see you tomorrow when we do what's tomorrow? Aegis? Aegis, which will be a long video. Woo! That's
Yes.
A lot of ships.
Speed run.
Speed run.
Life only.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Bye.
With courage. For honor. In strength.